Hello guys, today I'm going to mention a few reasons why you should start learning Python in 2022. So let me first start with what Python is. Python basically is a programming language, so you can write code and make your computer do stuff, and it was founded in 1991. And there are a few cool things that you can do with Python basically. So one of them, and which is my favorite actually, is you can do stuff called artificial intelligence. And what artificial intelligence means is basically you are trying to create intelligent computers. So for example, I don't know if you've heard it, for example, Tesla is making self-driving cars. So you can also make self-driving cars with Python, which is absolutely amazing in my opinion. You can also, they developed at Google DeepMind. This is a branch of Google, is trying to develop the best AIs in the world. And they actually made an AI for the game called Go. And what Go basically is, it's just a game really popular in China. And they actually built an AI which is competing at the highest level in the world. So it's actually beaten the world champion, I believe. So there's some really amazing stuff you can do with AI. And what I personally find really interesting is the branch of AI called deep learning. And with deep learning, you are actually trying to recreate the human brains inside of your computer. So it's actually going to learn from past experiences, for example, or for data sets that you give it. So that's something that's really amazing me. Something else you can do with Python is called web development. So you can actually build amazing websites with Python. So you can build basically almost every website you can think of with Python. So for example, Twitter can be built on Python, Facebook, Instagram. So these are all possibilities you can do with Python, and it's just guessing me out. So I think it's a really powerful skill to actually learn Python and really comprehend it inside of your skill sets, basically. One more thing that I also find personally really interesting, which you can do with Python, is called ethical hacking. So you can also start with basically hacking computers and systems and websites, and you can make your own scripts using Python. You can also try to defend your system from hackers by using Python scripts, so you can actually defend your system. Something else you can do with Python is also called robotics. So you can actually make robots which are able to walk and able to maybe do cool movements, maybe make a race car with Python or a flying drone. You can even combine those two. So you can make, for example, a flying drone with an AI built into it. So the drone is following your face at all times, for example. So like there are actually the limits with Python and actually programming in general is basically your creativity is the limit, so to say. So as far as that you want to go with it, you can actually be able to write it. So this is basically a tool where you can build almost anything you want digitally. So that's something that just amazing me really well. So one more thing about Python programming is that it's actually pretty easy in comparison to other programming languages. So it's really beginner friendly, and it's just my favorite programming language, to be honest. I also give a course on this channel about Python programming, so please make sure you also check it out. I will go over to from the beginning up until, I wouldn't say expert, but at least that you are really comprehended with Python, and maybe go even into data science or ethical hacking or web development. We will see. So I hope you have a further look at my channel. If you have any questions about this, please leave it down in the comment. I will respond to every single one of you. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.